Eureka.
Hey, what's up everyone, this is Dante's Analysis and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm actually going to be reviewing Megan Thee Stallion's debut album called Good News. And this album was released on November 20th, 2020. And as before, I'm just going to get into the backstory of the album and what the project means to the artist. Then I'm going to dive into the track listings. So, Good News is the long-awaited debut album by Houston rapper Megan Thee Stallion, following 4 EPs released annually since 2017. The singles Savage Remix, Girls in the Hood, and Don't Stop preceded the album announcement. The project was first teased on November 11, 2020 in an Instagram post which showed headlines that discussed topics such as Megan's style, her rise to fame, how she discovered her talent, and protecting black women, a cause close to the rapper's heart. The next day, she posted a picture of herself holding a newspaper with the front page reading, "In the midst of everything going on in the world, and with me, this album will be fun, exciting, and good news." Some hours later, she revealed the artwork and release date, stating it will be set for a November 20th release. Why did Megan title this album Good News? She said, "I felt like I had to name my album Good News because we've been hearing so much bad news. It's like, okay, look, Megan Thee Stallion finally coming with the good news." And this other part, it says, what has the artist said about the recording process? She stated, "When I started recording the songs for this album, I knew it sounded like an album song. And I'm like, this is it. This is the time. Quarantine is happening. Everybody's basically in the house. I have everyone's attention. Everybody wants new music, and you can't sit down and actually absorb it." So, just reading those couple synopses of Megan Thee Stallion, it's actually cool because I know right now we're living in pretty unpredictable times, and now everyone's in quarantine. Most people are just in their house. So it's actually good that Megan decided to, like, you know what, since a lot of people don't really have much going on right now, so might as well just prepare an album and release it to the public. And I felt like that was a good strategy and marketing move. And yeah, that's basically all I gotta say about this no, not everything I gotta say about this project. Trust me, there's a lot more I have to get into it. Okay, so getting into the track listings. Okay, 17 songs is not bad, but I'm gonna be honest with you, when I first heard this project from beginning to end, I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. This album was very underwhelming to listen to, and it was a little bit boring. I'll give you the reasons why. Number one, she kind of kept on talking about the same subject matter. I understand, like, her whole like tag or marketing thing is hot girl summer and her movement and all of that. I understand that, and it's actually pretty cool that she's doing the movement like that. But I feel like talking about the same subject over and over and over, talking about hooking up with guys, like, there's also some other vulgar language I can't really say on camera because it's very explicit. With Megan's lyrics, she goes very explicit with her lyrics, and it's very, I can't really repeat them, so it's actually pretty, I don't know, I just feel like when you talk about the same subject over and over and over, it gets pretty boring to the listener, and it doesn't really keep the listener staying or listening to the project for long. And I kind of had a struggle listening to the whole project because she kept talking about the same thing over and over, and I was like, okay, this is getting very repetitive. Like, is there like a songwriter that's something different? And yeah, I mean, there was one song that sounded different from the rest, but other than that, like, all the songs sound pretty similar. The production's it's similar here and there, but it's different on a few tracks. But overall, it was very repetitive and it was very, like, boring. I just go through the track listings. Track 1, Shots Fired. Of course, in this song, she addressed the whole Tory Lanez situation. And if you guys don't know, I forgot what month, but it was definitely this year that Megan and Tory got into an altercation in a suburban van, and it's basically like a he said she said situation. Megan believes that, oh, Tori shot me, but Tori came out recently and said like, oh, I didn't shoot you, basically telling Megan like, oh, how do you know someone shot you if your back was turned? So it's basically like a whole he said she said situation. And of course today, Kelsey, who's Megan's ex best friend, actually came out and just talked about her side of the story, saying that, oh, like, I couldn't really been able to talk about the situation because allegedly, I mean, I'm just saying allegedly because I don't know if this is true or not, but Kelsey's basically saying that, oh, I had to say I couldn't really share my side of the story because if I did, Megan would release a sex tape on me, which that's pretty foul. Like, which was, I don't understand why someone would do that to a so-called best friend, but I don't know. The music industry is very like corrupt and very shady. There's a lot of shady people in the music industry, and you just gotta watch your back. And I mean, the case is still. I mean, Tori was proved not guilty, but I mean, we don't know what's gonna happen next. So yeah, that's basically it. In track number 2, Circles. Again, she also talked about the Tori situation again. 3, Cry Baby featuring DaBaby. Nah, didn't really like that song too much. 4, Do It on the Tip featuring City Girls. No. Track 5, Sugar Baby. No. 6, Movie featuring Lil Durk. No. 7, Freak Girls featuring SZA. It was a pretty cool song. I like SZA as a feature. It creates like a different atmosphere for the song. That was really cool. 8, Body. I know she came out. No, wait, yeah, Body. She came out with that song as a single. No, I don't like it. 9, What's New. No. Work That. No. 11, Intercourse featuring Mustard and Popcorn. It was actually not a bad song. I liked it. 12, Go Crazy featuring 2 Chainz and Big Sean. Another good song. 13, Don't Rock Me to Sleep. I actually like this song very much because it was very different from all the other songs on the project, and I wanted more of that kind of style on this project. And yeah, 14, Outside. No. 15, Savage Remix featuring Beyonce. That was really good. 16, Girls in the Hood. I don't really like that too much. And 17, Don't Sleep featuring Young Thug. Pretty decent track. And yeah, don't get me wrong, like Megan, she has bars. Like, I've seen like some interviews with her where she was freestyling. She could really rap. It's just that when she's talking about the same subject matter over and over, it becomes very repetitive, and I don't know, I feel like she needs to try out different things and just move away from her typical subject matter. Like, try out more like singing here and there. How should I say this? Experiment with different sounds. Don't just be like one dimensional, because if you're just one dimensional, then everyone will just expect you to come in with that certain type of flow or that type of style, and that's like pretty predictable, and no one, and a listener doesn't want to think that when you're listening to you. So I just kind of wish Megan would switch it up here and there, but overall, again, as a debut for this project, not really a strong debut for Megan. I would say her past other mixtapes were a lot better than this project, but I don't know. It's just my taste. I'm not trying to like critique Megan. I mean, well, I am critiquing her, but not like bashing Megan. I like her very much. Like, she's a very dope rapper, and she looks like she's a pretty cool person to be around with. I'm just saying that maybe she just needs to change up some stuff here and there, and just like going back to the drawing board and change and like just figure some things out. And yeah, that's basically all I gotta say about the project. So the rating I'm gonna give this project, I'm definitely gonna give it like a good 6 out of 10. Yeah, I feel like, again, the lyrics, again, talking about the same subject matter, not really the best kind of lyrics I want to sit and listen to. And again, like, Megan has bars. It's just, again, the theme and the subject matter is just, I just kind of want to like want her to try something different. And the production was okay, dope beats here and there, but I think some of the beats on here were very like what I'm not really too sure about this beat, but there were some other tracks on here that the beat was actually pretty decent. And yeah, and anything else that should I say? I actually like the features on this project. I just didn't really like the execution on some of them. And the track listings were it was decent. 17 songs is not too too bad. And yeah, that's basically it. And yeah, there was a couple songs on here that I didn't really like, and I mean the songs that I did like on here was Shots Fired, Circles, Freaky Girls featuring SZA, Intercourse featuring Mustard and Popcorn, Go Crazy featuring 2 Chainz and Big Sean, Don't Rock Me to Sleep, a Savage remix featuring Beyonce, and Don't Stop featuring Young Thug. Those songs I did like, but the rest of the songs in here I wasn't really vibing too much. And yeah, and that's really all I gotta say about the project. I just really hope for Megan's sophomore project she's able to switch it up and do something different, because I actually like her very much, and it's just that I just feel like she's not really, I don't know, I just feel like I'm not saying she's rushing out music. I'm just saying that she just needs to like kind of just sit back and just analyze more, like, okay, does this album sound, is this song sounds good, is this sounds like, okay, should I put this on my next project, or should I just scrap it and just do something else? I'm definitely rooting for Megan in the future, so I just really hoping that for our next project is something different that we're getting. So again, I'm gonna give Megan Thee Stallion's Good News album a 6 out of 10, and thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.